Okay guys, this past week I got to go fishing with Chad on the team Buck Rogers, also known as Jacksonville Fishing Charters boat. Me and Chad's never fished together. He called me up and asked me if I would be interested in going out for some maybe mahi and stuff. And I was like, man, shoot, yeah. We hadn't had many days to get out, so we took advantage of it. So we met out there this past week, jumped in the boat, and off to the east we went.
So the weather's gonna be beautiful today, and every so often when the weather's beautiful, I try to do a split trip. If the boat's not booked, I reach out through Facebook and through email. I want to doing a split trip, trying to put together a crew just to enjoy the good day offshore. So that's what we got today. We got a motley crew put together. We're gonna head offshore 50 or 60 miles, see if we can find a nice weed line and look for some mahi.
Before we went out though, we stopped and got some pogies, which was a good thing. There you go. That's the one and done with right there. What do you need? That's good. Oh yeah. That's flipping gold right there. Yeah, ready?
We're ready. We're headed eastbound and down, baby. Waiting on the first bite right now. We done came to an area Chad said was full of fish.
Quit blaming it on me.
We ain't seen nothing.
What you think, man?
He's full of you know what. He drove us out here. I didn't tell him where to stop. Nah, we're gonna get him. Waiting on the first strike.
Check this out here though. That thing's doing good.
Hey, how many you think you got in here? Probably a couple hundred?
I hope we got a couple hundred. I hope we need a couple hundred.
Then we went out, we started trolling. It was a little bit snottier than they thought it was going to be. It was kind of choppy out there. So we trolled east. We got, I think, about 6 knockdowns. 5 of them were short strike. 6 one took the whole line. We think maybe a wahoo or something got a hold of it.
Fish on, where's he at? Come out of that rigger.
You probably got the only weed in the water there, huh? Nothing. All right, fish on?
No, 0 for 5.
No.
0 for 5.
What in the world?
So we tried that for probably about 3 hours, and then Chad said, let's go in and try some bottom fishing. So we go in and start off at the ledge, right at the break. The current is booking, and when I say booking, probably 6-7 knots. It's blowing out there. He drops the Rodan, it's blasting off. He puts 2 motors in gear, still blasting off. We dropped our lines down, boom, they were way back there.
We're trolling for triggerfish now.
Okay. All right, what you got coming up there, young man? Ruby lip grunt. I bet that sucker probably a half a pound.
Some more lines so stay on the bottom.
We'll get down to your last 200 yards. Oh, here he goes. Dang, that was
Golden towel. Sand towel.
Golden towel.
It's a sand towel. He's still good to eat.
Oh, come on, John.
Ripped it off the first ones.
Right, there we go. Another fan for me. And hi, Capt. So what do you think so far today?
Well, the troll was garbage. We was 0 for 6 on the troll. Had 5 short strikes and had 1 fish bite the lure completely off, so thinking that was probably a wahoo. And so finally gave up on the troll, marked a good piece of bottom while we was trolling, dropped down, current's going about 6 knots. So even with the Rodan trolling motor going into the current, 2 engines in gear, I still lose ground. So
How we look, drop or nut?
Wait. They're bringing fish in?
They are.
Well, one is. He's got a good fish.
You got one on?
Yeah, I'm still marking fish. So anyway, dropping the bottom baits down, trying to see if what we can find. Got a few nice beeliners so far, a nice sand towel, and looking for Mr. Triggerfish. He should be showing up here shortly. Greg's got a good fish on.
Hey, Greg, I see color. I see color. Big old vermilion, looks like.
Good.
Where's that? That's a nice fat vermilion.
Vermilion. All right.
He make a sandwich. Whoa, whoa.
Sorry.
Look at that. I think I seen one of those moves on the Matrix. He's gonna put a mutt in or the grouper. We need a big fat grouper, don't we? Season just opened. Oh, 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 there he is. Did you get him? Did he get off or you got him? He slammed it though, didn't he? Alright, what we got coming up here again, brother?
Probably a nice triggerfish, I'm thinking. Or a nice big fat beeliner. Happy fish.
Here comes color. Here comes color. Trigger. Trigger. Yeah, we got a trigger alert. We got a trigger alert.
There it is. I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming.
That's a pretty one there now. Oh yeah. That's one. That's a one fillet that makes the whole fillet.
Oh yeah. He ain't no baby.
Probably a big snapper, unfortunately.
That's a ruby lip grunt of the day. That'd be a double header.
Only got one hook though. Big snapper.
There he is. Oh man, look at that snapper. We started catching triggers, big nice vermilions, and then those elusive, the hardly any left, the one the South Atlantic Marine Fisheries says was in deep trouble, red snapper came in, and the bite was so strong, I would say probably in an hour and a half, we probably caught 50 to 60 red snapper up to 20 pounds or better.
Another snapper.
Maybe.
Yep.
I never caught a fish on a butterfly jig before, so I said, hey Chad, you mind if I try that? He said no. I let that thing down. When I locked it in, just as I was pulling up, boom, caught my first red snapper on a jig.
Well, we had high expectations of the troll after all the reports from yesterday, all the people coming back in with nice loads of mahi. So the hard east winds that we've had blowing for the last week and a half have had stacked the weed lines up, and the fish were stacked up on the weed lines. Everybody was taking advantage of them. But today we had a hard west wind. It busted up all the weed lines or something, but there was no weed lines other than broken ones and no fish on them. So we turned a sucky trolling day into an awesome bottom fishing day. So at least there was always fish on! At least we had something to fall back on.
Is he still there?
Yeah, he ain't very impressive though. I'm kind of trying to hide him, trying to wrap this interview up.
Yeah, maybe you'd be happy to be a big vermilion.
Feels kind of like a bottom bait.
Uh-oh. Got him? Is he in there talking to you there for a minute?
Yeah.
Look at that, look at that.
There you go.
That's an oversized tomtate right there, grunt. Good for nothing, but great bottom bait.
All right, we got triple going. There he is.
Looking at some snapper down there?
Yep, right in the forehead. That's why he walks so hard.
Got him right in the brain.
We got pandemonium on the reaper. I think he's getting tired.
I don't know who's gonna get tired first.
Golly!
Slab
Yes.
size. I think you're winning. Oh, I see color coming up. Here he comes. Another big old fat red.
So JJ said, let me hold the butterfly jig. How do you do it? So if you jump to the bottom, yeah. So he jumped to the bottom, clicked it forward, and before he could even jig it, the snapper already had it.
1 for 1 on butterfly jigs.
Yeah, batting 1,000 on the butterfly jig.
Maybe you got a gripper on there instead
That'd
of
be
a
nice,
snapper.
wouldn't it?
We got 500 snapper.
Oh, he's out that snapper.
Look at it. Think there's some snapper there? That's all snapper off the bottom.
Demonstration.
Oh, nice. They've all been over 8 pounds except for that one you caught, JJ. No such luck.
I'm getting tired of watching it. man.
Oh, look, we got doubles.
Yeah, double header of a threatened species. Yeah.
That's a beeliner for you right there, boy. Gosh. Solid, solid.
That's a stud. Fish ain't bad either.
Yeah.
Did you see the fish though?
Jimmy got one.
We got a big beeliner.
Got one of them more Willard barbecue beeliners.
That's it.
Here's the leader.
Won't be long now. There he is. Big old fat beeliner. We got a snapper in the boat.
Got a sniper on sniper.
So messing with you down there?
Yeah.
Act like little fish now or what?
As long as it ain't red snapper.
We get that hard bend in there, you know?
Yeah.
You might have the world record grouper on there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Coming up. Don't have the grouper of the day. Thank you, Red.
I just want to get one of that mouse over there.
Got the round table going. Chad's fishing on credit. I don't know what Joey's doing up there. Sean's trying to upgrade a triggerfish that can't be upgraded.
Trigger. I think he might be a keeper.
He's a keeper.
What was it?
Golly, it's toe remedy.
Holy moly.
We're supposed to be catching triggerfish, Greg, not snapper.
Chad, I'm trying. Is that another one like that? How many we got like that?
Oh man, at least 50.
So you were down there with a grunt, huh?
Yes, butterfly grunt.
And now you're grunting. So
Battle of the grunts.
it runs up and down the stream. All right, fish coming up.
Yeah, coming up.
Big red snapper. Nice snapper. D20?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. For the South Atlantic Fishery Management Council, this is a genuine American red snapper. One of about 60 we've caught today. Trying not to. The bottom fishing saved the day again. Trolling was bad, but the bottom fishing paid off. Got a good mess of beeliners, some fat ones, some nice triggerfish. Sean got one about probably 8 or 9 pounds. And tons of monster mule red snapper. Way too many of them, but they're fun to fight nonetheless. All in all, a good day. The ocean actually starting to lay down for us on the ride back in. Ended up getting a decent box after a long morning of trolling with no results. So super happy. So all in all, it was a great trip. We didn't get the mahi that we wanted, but we came back with plenty of fish and we had a great time. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.